living in apartment buildings
Yes.
infested with rodents and bugs.
Yes, it was the roaches. They climbed in my ears when I was asleep, and they told me to run over to people. They also told me to never leave my mother's house and to not get a job. They told me to beat on my girlfriend. And they told me to act the fool in the courtroom and to tattoo Xanadu on my neck. They told me all of that. It was the roaches, Your Honor. It was the roaches.
I remember being a child and me and my sister, my mom only had 2 children.
I thought this was fascinating too. This is like the mindset of a man child. You are 40 years old, Daryl. You never did leave your mother's house, which makes it weird that you're complaining about the situation that apparently your mother had you in. It's like, she had to watch. She had to work 3 jobs just to feed us, and and it was hard. It's weird that you never fucking left. You never left. Okay. Then you became this dominant person in the house where you got everybody walking around on eggshells. Okay. So now you're basically like the dad in the house. But still, your life is chaos. Huh. Weird. It's weird. Ain't it funny? How is it still your circumstances' fault when you've completely changed it around and made a conscious decision to stay exactly where the fuck you were in your mother's house, where you just got finished, where you up in here complaining?
My sisters passed away.
Oh, you want some sympathy
but
for that?
I remember being a child and me and my sister and my mom standing in the welfare line to get milk to get.
Oh my God. Look at his face, y'all. Look at his face. Face only a dawn could love. Oh my gosh. He's giving very much Two-Face. Like this is Two-Face. Tell me this ain't Two-Face from Batman. This is Two-Face. That's what this is. Oh my God. Well, standing in the welfare line, she took us with her. She didn't even leave us at the house by ourselves. So we didn't get left, which most people was, these people were just leaving their kids at the house and then they complained because they were just being left unaccompanied. You know what I'm saying? But no, she took you with her to go to the place to get the stuff so that she could feed you in your tiny head and huge face. Your daddy wasn't around because he wasn't shit, right? Daddy, I think he in a cave somewhere. He's like the hardest person to track the fuck down. Okay. He wasn't nowhere to be found. So here's mama doing all of this and picking up all of this. And she didn't throw you in a dumpster, right? She could have, but she didn't. Okay. And here you are making it her fault. Y'all don't understand, there was roaches in my house. That's why I ran over to people. There was government cheese I saw when I was a kid. That's why I ran over to people, Your Honor. Y'all don't understand because y'all is privileged, you see. That is a privileged thing to say. If you realize this, Daryl, but that's a privileged thing to say, you just said. You somehow feel entitled. It's weird when somebody will tell you, complain about how they don't have anything, and then also feel entitled. It's like, how did you get that? How did you get the entitlement when you supposedly never had anything?
Cheese, bread.
What's your zodiac sign?
Spam.
I'm a Cancer. What's your zodiac sign?
And when you're a kid, you don't understand that. You think it's normal. I remember
But both sides is
Living
ugly.
in apartment buildings
Yes.
infested with rodents and bugs.
Yes. Fat back cat. There you go. You know, it was the roaches. They climbed in my ears when I was asleep and they told me to run over the people. They also told me to never leave my mother's house and to not get a job. They told me to beat on my girlfriend. Okay. And they told me to act a fool in the courtroom and to tattoo Xanadu on my neck. They told me all of that. It was the roaches, Your Honor. It was the roaches. Oh my God. Daryl.
Pouring in cereal in your bowl and having bugs in it.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you? Is that what had happened? It was the bugs in the
A
cornflakes.
lot of people weren't raised like that, so it'd be hard for them to pull back that villain.
Oh, and that's something. I was raised like that. I remember roaches. It wasn't project roaches, you know. I tell y'all something funny about project roaches. Like I didn't grow up in the projects, but I've been in the projects before. I knew someone, I won't say who, but I knew someone who lived in the projects. So I had been there before. I have been there. And I can tell you the difference between regular roaches in a regular house and project roaches. Okay. Regular roaches, they hide from you, right? You accidentally come across them. You know what I'm saying? Like you go in the bathroom and all of a sudden you see three of them just scatter. You know, you're like, fuck. Like they were having a meeting and then all of a sudden you came and interrupted. Those are the roaches that I'm used to. Like those are the ones that I saw when I was a kid. Okay. But the project roaches, oh, they different. Okay. You wake up, go in your kitchen, turn on the light. The project roaches is cooking. They in the kitchen cooking. Okay. You try to go in the bathroom. The project roaches done lock the door because they want privacy. Okay. They bold. Project roaches are bold, honey. They different. They different. It's a different breed. You know, you come home and they be like, what are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? Go back to work, you know. Jesus. Yeah, that's very different. Daryl probably had the regular kind of roaches. He ain't even had the project roaches. He had the regular ones. And he's still in here acting like a little bitch. Like the roach climbed in his ear and told him to do all of these things. Okay? You look like a project roach, Daryl. I seen you before. You look familiar to me, Daryl. Okay? We are the roaches and we're proud of who we are. Yes, honey.
And understand that.
Yes, them roaches be on the lease, honey. Okay, in fact, they be co-signing. Honey.
Physical abuse.
They be coming in and with eviction notices. They be like, I can't live with you no more. You too much. Get out.
Are supposed to love you.
Oh my God. He talking about his mom again. You know, she was supposed to love me, but instead she fed me. You're like, what? Wait, what happened?
Trying to understand why your mind thinks the way it does. Why you don't comprehend certain things.
Project roaches keep our kids.
Why no one can provide the answers that you.
Damn. Ooh, is that why I got asthma? I had roaches when I was a kid. Ooh. We are the roaches and we're proud of who we are. Oh my God, I need a haircut so bad. I need a trim, y'all. My edges look like they on fire.
Fact of the matter is, I have at times been medicated.
Oh, did you get medicated?
Have been in mental health facilities, only for a short time.
No, it wasn't. It was just a little time. I fought to get out, but now I'm gonna tell you this story about how it was good for me and I liked it there, cause it's better than sitting underneath a bubble. Oh, we are the roaches and we're proud of who we are.
I can honestly say that life was better. It helped.
No, that's right. I ain't sleeping on no bunk bed because of no roaches. Okay, learn how to hover. Ooh, Jesus, give
I
myself a
think when you're going
heebie-jeebies
through
thinking about it.
something mentally that you don't understand, it always helps
Yeah, it is.
when you have people
Oh, you said my hair is
not
unbelievable.
so much that can relate.
Oh, the man said my hair is unbelievable, honey. He said, Mama got weave. Mama got that special kind of weave, honey. Mama's weave is special. You know, it's like the brand that I bought is like the type that looked like somebody took fire and lit fire to the edges, to the ends. Mama likes that, you know, that split end weave. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the gray hair weave, it's the best kind. I know. I can hear him. I can hear him swallowing. Wonder Joy. I can hear him swallowing. Like it's like guh, guh, guh,
It's a lot.
guh, guh, guh.
This was not
Hey, look.
an intentional act.
Hey, look, y'all. Hey, and I come across this message from somebody named Vicky Palmer. No face, no nothing. Just says Vicky Palmer. It looks like this. It's like there's no picture or wait. Yeah, there's like no picture there. It's just a circle, right? White circle. And they send me a message, and this is what it says. And this kind of stuff trips me out. Look, it says, "Oh, they sent it today at 5:33." Says, "Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, no, they just say it funny. I really have tried and tried to watch your Daryl talk, and especially laugh too much. You are very distracting. I can no longer watch you." And then they say, I mean, you talk too much and laugh constantly. Like somebody literally whom I don't know who they are. They're not on my thingy. They're no 26 followers, 0 posts on their Instagram, and this is what they decide to send me. Raise your hand, right? Raise your hand if when you find a YouTube video and you click on it and then you decide to click out of it because you're like and you look for something else. Do you look that person up on Instagram to send them a message that you don't like their video and that they laugh too much or whatever? Like, clearly this is troll. Like, this is like, you wouldn't even do that. Like, you would be doing that all day long. You know how many videos I click on and click out of? Okay, like that is it's so weird that there are people. You wonder why I don't like to leave the house? Because literally, this is a person. A person did this. There is a person on the planet who did this. Just was like, this is what I'm going to do today. This is why this is why it's too people-y for me outside. Oh, I mean, I don't care about it. I just thought it was hilarious. But it's just so weird. It's like whenever I see stuff like that, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, who are these people? And like, what are they doing? Like, what is the plan? Like, you killed like 5 minutes of yours, like doing this. For what? Like, what was it? They might have tried to send me a message on my what's name, but I didn't see it or whatever. So they went to my Instagram because I got my Instagram thing up here.
We all got to stand before the judgment seat of Christ.
I know I'm all late and wrong because I'm terrible at checking. Oh, damn it. This is all the way from March 25th. I'm so terrible at checking my messages, y'all. Beefy Has Anxiety has sent me a message March the 25th that he had been in contact with Aaron Sparks and wanted to do like a live stream like for like the Jackson Sparks Foundation like thing where all the proceeds to the live would go to the thing. That was March 25th. He sent me that. Here I am in May. Like, oh, look, a message. Oh, damn. Jesus, Janine, come on. Do better.
Contrary to belief, I do not feel like I'm above anyone. I don't feel like I'm superior to anyone. I breathe air, I drink water, I eat, I go to the bathroom, I bleed just like anyone else.
Girl, ain't nobody want to hear about that, okay?
I'm no better.
Hey, Carmen. Mystery
I'm a human being. I'm not a monster.
8675309. Delicately blessed.
I'm a human being that's been trying to figure out for 35 years.
8675309.
Questions that I've never got the answer to. I noticed yesterday in a lot of the victims'
what you noticed there? Because it matters.
A lot of the victims are
they mad at you, Daryl? Is that it?
Going through the healing process.
Oh, dang. It's the healing process for me, Daryl. It's the healing process for me. Mama love you too, Timmy.
Believe
Mama
it or
love
not,
you too.
I've prayed for all victims, family members for a year now to be able to make it through that process.
Oh, you been praying, is you? Oh, damn.
But it is a process. It won't happen overnight.
Or ever, because, you're terrible. He talking about his height. He's like, it ain't gonna happen overnight. I ain't gonna get taller all of a sudden.
There was a big question of if I was paying attention, if this, that, or the third, which I won't really get into.
This, that, and the turd. Don't forget the turd. Gotta get the turd.
I definitely was paying attention.
Oh, was you? Oh, damn. That's a weird thing to say, Daryl.
A lot of those statements.
I remember this.
People that were having their own mental health issues.
Oh, this fucktard.
Some recognizing what it was, others not so much. But that's what it was.
Wow, Daryl.
A lot of things.
I mean, look, y'all can't talk about me because, yeah, I might have some mental issues, but you guys, I mean, the way you handled me running over your families, I mean, y'all got some issues. Y'all need to work that out. I mean, y'all are way too angry. This is ridiculous. I mean, you shouldn't allow people like myself to have so much power over you to make you feel this way after I just ran over your loved ones. If that's all it takes to get you this upset, you need to really look deep inside. This is Daryl, y'all. This is his thought process. That sounded completely reasonable to him in his mind, what he just said. He said it with utter confidence. I'm just telling you, I'm trying to be helpful. Some of you guys seem very angry, seem like you need some help, okay?
Things that
the audacity for me, Wonder Joy. It's the audacity.
You just can't quite wrap your head around.
No. Like that situation you got there. Where my thingy? Let's not let the night go by without this.
Not.
Believe it or not, y'all got to let me go.
You were talking to someone that's dealt with those same types of questions for
them same issues
a long time. Questioning life itself.
We are the roaches and we're proud of
questioning
we are.
What's the point of being here?
What's the point?
To go through all this pain.
Oh, the pain. The audacity, honey.
All the doubts. Feelings of inadequacy I can relate to firsthand.
I know you can. I know you can. Toting around that little Vienna. I know your
being made fun
insecurities.
of, being joked about, being jeered at, being bullied.
Oh, what did they tease you about, Daryl?
Growing up, I can
Tell us.
relate to all of that because
Oh.
I've been through it.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna share with y'all? You know what? I forgot I just made a picture of this. Well, I found a picture and I just cut it out of something I thought was interesting. What we're gonna look at, okay, you guys? This is the many stages of Daryl. And we're going to do a little bit of an analyzation, if you will, of the Daryl in his many stages. Now, the first Daryl is going to look a little different. Okay? It's going to look a little bit different. Now, you'll see Daryl had a hairline in this, in this stage number 1. Daryl had a hairline. I mean, it wasn't much, but it was there. It was there. Okay. He could get a lineup, put it to you like that. A lineup was a possible thing. Okay. Oh, the Dahmer glasses, that's after. That's his new evolution. That's the evolution of Daryl. The hairless glasses, Dahmer glasses, Daryl. Okay. So then we move on. Somehow this is next. I don't know how this is next, but somehow this is next. And as you can see, there's a difference between the structure of the Daryl face in this than it is in number 3. Now, I mean, to the point where this one almost looks like a square. Like this face, number 3 face looks like a square. Right? Number 2 face is like long and skinny almost. But the number 3 looks just so angry. Number 3 looks so angry. Look at him. Don't he look mad? He looks intimidating even. Until you remember that he's 5'4". Then it turns funny again. It turns funny again. It does. It just becomes funny because this is on the body of a preteen boy. This face, imagine this now, okay? Number 3 on this here list thing you see. The third face is a face that's on the body of a preteen boy. He has a body of a preteen. Okay? But with this fucking face on it. But let's move on to number 4. Now, number 4, there's a sadness in his eyes, but he looks very similar to number 3 still. He almost looks like he could be the dad of number 3. You know what I'm saying? He could be the father of number 3. That's what it looks like we're looking at here. Okay. Now, this looks very different from number 1. I'm going to point out something I think is funny. The only one of these pictures that looks like not like a crazy person is actually number 1, which is kind of funny because number 1 was when he was on meth. Now, the reason I brought this to you today is because when I saw this, I realized that what I just said. The only one of these that he looks semi-normal and not like a cuckoo bird threat is number 1. And number 1 was when he was on meth. So that left me with the question of, did Daryl need meth? Was Daryl more normal when he was on the stuff? Okay. And me thinks the answer might be yes. Okay. Number 6 need not be spoken of. I mean, come on. What the fuck is going on with your eyes, Daryl? What did you put cocaine in your eyes? Like, I don't know. Like, this is the look of a guy who somebody just went like this and blew the white powder into his eyeballs. Oh, thank you, Big Mitch. They call me Big Mitch. Larry Hoover. Whipping work. Hallelujah. Oh my gosh, Daryl. Jesus. Oh my gosh. If he didn't have this tattoo on his eye throughout all of these, you wouldn't know it was the same person. Like, in contrast, like, say, like number 2 doesn't necessarily look like number 3 or 4. Like 3 and 4 look alike, but 3 and 4 don't look like 2, right? Right? I'm just saying, it's weird. It's very strange. He's got a weird face. Cocaine in the eyes, girl. Yes, honey. I said it. Like somebody blew it in his eye. Oh, that's what it is. Before he got Moo Moo pregnant. I know that's right, honey. Oh, all right. Bye, Darrells. Let everybody say bye to the Darrells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Goodbye, 6 Darrells. Goodbye. Ori Vori. Arriva Dorchi.